Hey everyone, this is Michael again. Welcome to my review of tonight's edition of SmackDown. And I thought tonight's show, it was, a good show. Uh, very good lead up to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It was just a very enjoyable show, tonight's SmackDown. And the show opened with Shane McMahon coming out. Uh, and Charlotte, Becky, Carmella, with James Ellsworth, Natalya, and Tamina are in the ring. Shane introduces the woman's Money in the Bank briefcase, and it's just a white briefcase with the Money in the Bank logo on it. Thankfully, thank God, it wasn't the pink briefcase that they originally were going to use. That was in when there were reports saying that there was going to be a women's Money in the Bank match. So thank God they didn't use the pink briefcase. And then James Ellsworth cuts Shane off, says to him that we all know how Money in the Bank works, and he gives the mic to Carmella, and Carmella then goes on to say that she is walking out with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Charlotte ends up cutting her off and says that she is more superior than all the women combined, in the division. And she goes on to say that she's going to add her Money in the Bank win to her, her legacy. And all the women bicker back and forth. Naomi ends up coming out and says that she wishes she could be in the Money in the Bank match, and that she is ready for any of the women who wins the Money in the Bank match. And then surprise. Lana returns. She got a big pop from the crowd. Everyone was happy. Everyone in the crowd was happy to see Lana. They were, doing, Lana chants, which was really awesome. And, Lana says she wants to be in the Money in the Bank match, but Shane goes on to say that it's not the right opportunity for her, considering, she just, returned tonight. And and then Lana says that she wants to compete in the Money in the Bank match. Naomi ends up laughing at her, as do all the other women in the match there. And because Lana wants to face Naomi. Shane tells Lana that she has to earn the opportunity to compete for the SmackDown Women's title. She can't just say, oh, let me just challenge, go right ahead and challenge Naomi for the title. She has to earn it. And so pretty much that basically ends that segment. It was a good segment. Very good build up to the women's Money in the Bank, the women's Money in the Bank match. And it eventually led to a 6-woman tag team match. It was Tamina, Carmella, and Natalya, the Welcoming Committee, versus Charlotte, Becky, and Naomi. And it was a decent match, a decent women's match. You had Becky rolling Carmella around in the ring at a point in the match, which was funny. But in the end, Tamina, Carmella, and Natalya got the win because Lana came back out. She tripped Naomi on the apron, and it gave Tamina the chance to super kick Naomi to score the win for her team. So, all in all, it was a decent women's match. Though it was enjoyable. Then after that, Shane is backstage. Mojo Rawley comes in. Says to Shane that the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal was the greatest moment of his life. Winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and he was disappointed. Mojo was disappointed because ever since he won, they haven't used him on SmackDown that much because he's been out of action. He hasn't been in action in 2 months, and that he was like he deserves to be in action. And so Shane then makes a match for Mojo, and he's going to be taking on Jinder Mahal later tonight. So it was a alright backstage segment. And then the next match was AJ Styles versus Dolph Ziggler. Once again, okay match, nothing great or perfect, though. But they gave it all they got. Both Styles and Ziggler. AJ Styles went with the Styles Clash on Ziggler to score the win. But it was a okay match, nothing great or perfect. Then after that, we had another Fashion Files promo with Breezango, with Fandango and Tyler Breeze. Also had the New Day. Also had New Day in this Fashion Files promo. It was meh. It was meh at best. And then it was Jinder Mahal versus Mojo Rawley. It was a meh match. Didn't really care for it. Jinder Mahal got the win on Mojo Rawley. And then after the match, Jinder Mahal gets on the mic, says that he dismantled the dream of Mojo, and that at Money in the Bank he's going to do the same thing to Randy Orton. And reason why Jinder Mahal won the match against Mojo Rawley is because Mojo was distracted by one of the Singh brothers. So, but it was, didn't care for the match. It was meh. So, and then after that, we had Renee Young interviewing Randy Orton about what Jinder Mahal said about Orton, what he's going to do to him at Money in the Bank. And Orton says that at Money in the Bank, he's not going to say one word, and Jinder is going to hear him just fine. So, little interview. And then after that it was New Day versus Primo and Epico, the Colognes. For New Day it was Big E and Xavier. Xavier Woods taking on Primo and Epico. Decent match. It was just New Day putting over Primo and Epico. Like I said, it was decent. Big E and Xavier got the win with the Midnight Hour. So. And then after the match, the Usos come out and say that the New Day is old news, and they have the tag team division on lock. And they say to the New Day that they say welcome to the Usos penitentiary, and then the Usos just start making fun of the New Day. So, but it was funny how the Usos were making fun of New Day. But New Day versus Primo and Epico was decent. And then after that we had Sami Zayn being interviewed about the Money in the Bank match. He goes on to say that he's been watching the footage of all the superstars that he's gonna compete in the Money in the Bank match with, and he says that he will be doing commentary on the match with Nakamura and Owens. And he wants to study all about Shinsuke Nakamura. Baron Corbin ends up coming, and he knocks out Sammy. He hits him with a ladder. He hits Sammy with a ladder, and then he just throws Sammy face first into 2 ladders. So, and then he's like, "Oh, the commentary table is free." So, since Sammy got attacked by Baron Corbin, he's not going to do commentary during Nakamura and Owens match. It was a pretty cool backstage segment, pretty cool interview backstage segment with Sammy and Baron Corbin. And then after that was Naomi telling Shane that she wants a match with Lana. Shane goes on to make the match, and so at Money in the Bank it's going to be Naomi versus Lana, non-title match. So that's going to be pretty cool. And then it was, of course, the main event, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens. Really good match. And this wasn't the first time that Shinsuke and Kevin Owens fought. From what I saw, they fought in in the when they were in the independent wrestling shows. So, but this was a pretty good match. You had Baron Corbin on commentary. Uh, Nakamura just giving it all he got to Kevin Owens. Shinsuke Nakamura got the win with the Kinshasa, I think that's how you pronounce it, on Kevin Owens to score the win. And then after the match, you just had Baron Corbin attack Nakamura, and he gave Nakamura, he delivers an end of days on Nakamura, and he just makes his way to the back to end the show. So Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens was a pretty good match, pretty good main event. So yeah, so anyways, that's it for my review of tonight's edition of SmackDown. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all back here tomorrow night for my Lucha Underground review. Of course, we're going to have on Lucha Underground tomorrow, we're going to have the continuation of that all night long fight, which was ended in a tie last week between Mac and Johnny Mundo. So we'll see how that happens tomorrow night on Lucha. Who's going to win the all night long match? So yeah. So until my review tomorrow night, I'll see you all back here tomorrow night. Bye.